Hey people, my name is Brianti, and in this video I will be taking down this lock hairstyle as well as like showing you some like texture shots and whatnot. And if you haven't read the title for some weird reason, I will also be talking to you about a condition that I was diagnosed with called alopecia areata and how it's been so far with my lock journey. So let's get into it. So what had happened was I didn't like how I shot me taking down my hair. And I didn't realize that until after I took down my hair. So here is me with my hair taken down. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go straight into the alopecia talk. But first, I want you to look at my hair. It's a little texture shot for you. Because it is my 6-month lock anniversary. Is it lock anniversary or lock anniversary? I don't know. But whatever it is, it's six of it. Okay. You know, sometimes be too close. And this is my hair. Let me get a thumbnail. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. True. So let's talk about alopecia. So first and foremost, alopecia is an autoimmune disease where the immune system attacks hair follicles, healthy hair follicles. There are 3 types of alopecia, right? One type is alopecia areata, which is the one that I have. Alopecia areata manifests as like maybe dime-sized bald spots popping up in your head. They come and go, some stay. Sometimes alopecia areata could progress to a more or a different type of alopecia. Another type of alopecia is alopecia totalis. So alopecia totalis is when there's like total hair loss on your head. No hairs on your scalp whatsoever. Another type of alopecia is alopecia universalis. And if you can't tell by the name, alopecia universalis is when like there's no hair on your body at all. Like no hair on your scalp, no hair on your face, arms, armpits, pubes, toes, none of that. Like there's no hair on your body whatsoever. So I guess we're gonna get into alopecia areata since that's what I have. So I was diagnosed with it the summer before my sophomore year at college. I remember coming home from school for my freshman year. I was laying down, right? Now I've had hand and hair syndrome since as long as I can remember. Like my mom would always tell me, get your hands out your hair, get your hands out your hair. And I just, to this day, I can't stop. Like I just can't stop. One night I was laying down and got my hand in my hair. So I'm feeling around, right? Not really thinking anything of it because it's just second nature for me. But what caught my attention was there was an area that was like very, very, very smooth, like too smooth. So, I'm like, hold on now, what's going on? So I go look in the mirror and it's a bald spot, right? Now, at that moment, I didn't freak out, right? Because, I was nervous. I was concerned. But I didn't freak out in terms of like, oh my God, what is happening? It's just that I was just so confused. Like, it was so sudden. Well, it felt so sudden, so random. I'm like, how could this happen? You know what I'm saying? So, I'm trying to think like, did I pull out my hair? Did my hair get snagged in something? Like, what is happening? I even tried to like look for my hair. I'm like, where is it? Like, it was so sudden and the spot was so clear. Like, you could tell it all just came out at some point. So I'm like, what is happening? What is going on? And obviously I went to Google University. And I believe alopecia definitely popped up. But I don't think I wanted to accept that at that point, especially because it's Google, right? So even though I went on Google, the plan was to eventually go to a doctor or something like that, which I eventually did. And I went to a dermatologist and he confirmed that it was alopecia areata. When he did that, he also prescribed me this clear gel. And, when I took it home and I smelled it, I'm like, yo, what is this? I'm like, this, it may help the alopecia, but this can't be good for my hair. Like, it smelled like medicated alcohol. And I'm like, this can't be good for my hair. Like, yeah, my hair may grow back, but if the hair on it grows back is like damaged, then I did attempt to apply it, but after a while I just stopped. Not necessarily because I was a little bit skeptical about my hair health, but more so because I wasn't, I guess, disciplined enough to, remember to do it. But after a while, it didn't seem like it even mattered because it grew back out of nowhere. I started to realize that when it came to the bald spots, they would pop up when they want to and grow back when they want to, right? Well, not so much of pop up when they want to, because it can be triggered by stress and diets and other things and stuff like that. But it does feel random sometimes. Like, it really does feel random sometimes. I started to be self-conscious. I'm not gonna lie, I did start to be self-conscious shortly after that. I was very scared that, maybe all my hair may fall out one day. I still am, because I still get flare-ups. Like, I've gotten used to it, especially after, like, seeing more people with it, because once you realize you have something, you're gonna look for people who have the same thing as you. So I started trying to follow people who have alopecia areata, any type of alopecia, right? To have that sense of I'm not alone. And that, to me, that definitely helped me in terms of my confidence and being able to tell people, because that was something I actually kept secret. You know what I'm saying? Being bald-headed, especially in the Black community, it's not cool. Like, you're gonna get laughed at. Not the purposeful bald-headedness, because, we be looking like queens. Our short-haired sisters be, with the TWAs, be looking like queens. But if you got a patch and stuff like that, people go bald head, scallywag, don't got no hair in the back. And it's like, damn, I really don't got no hair in the back. But after a while, like, it grows back. And I definitely got used to the whole system. Luckily, I haven't had like a bald spot where it was like in the front, where it's like noticeably balding or whatever the case may be. But I will say, like, when it comes to like these areas right here, they do tend to thin out quicker than any of my other hair. Like, if I'm under a stressful situation, I realize that this part of my hair will thin out, which I'm a little, because that's like male pattern baldness. I didn't mention before, but like, if you have alopecia areata, your hair will shed like crazy, right? So like, when I'm stressed, I may get like a bunch of shedding. It may not be much of a bald spot there or anywhere in my head, but I may have a lot of shedding. Yeah, so I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna like insert some pictures, but right now I do have a bald spot, and I'm gonna show you. Now, the lady who did my hair, I don't know if you can see it. She kind of did a good job of like covering it. It's like right here. She did a good job of covering it. So this is my latest. Damn, did I lose it? It feels like it's right here. But this is my bald spot. I hope I'm showing y'all. Like, so far I've been getting, the little ones like that. It hasn't been anything crazy, but I know, like, the more I take care of my body and what I ingest, digest, take in mentally too, and spiritually and physically and things of that nature, it could get better. I feel like it all depends on what you put into your body. I will say that having alopecia did inform my decision on getting locks, specifically because I know if my hair was to fall out, it wouldn't leave me, if that makes sense. Like, if I was a loose natural, there would be so much more combing and, you know what I'm saying, so much more opportunity for my hair to actually leave my head. So, like, locking my hair is a way to, like, keep my hair, you know what I'm saying? Even though I may get a bald spot, the bald spot could potentially grow back, and then it's like it never left. Granted, whatever lock the hair goes into, it may be some little inconsistencies in terms of the shaft, but at least I got my hair. I never really spoke about that. Like, only a couple people know about it. This is my first time to really kind of say this out into the world and be like outly with it. And I thank you guys for listening. I'm probably not going to be like alopecia heavy. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is not going to be like an alopecia channel. But I would definitely will, take that in consideration when I make my videos. Like if something is working or if I'm doing something because of it, I'll definitely let you guys know, because I know I'm not the only one. I know I'm not the only one. But that's all I have for now. I kind of hope this video came out good. I really hope this video came out good. Until I see you in my next video, deuces.